So it's going to be interesting because with Japan, sometimes it does like to rain, and when it is raining, it's very, very hard to
Yeah.
overtake.
Yeah, there's one driver who wants it to rain because he always does well in the rain, and that is Vern. So he'd be looking forward for it to rain. The others, I'm not too sure about. I sent you the backup invite, didn't I, to this lobby?
Yeah. I'll quickly send.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we've got some more drivers turning up, but if not, then this is all we're looking at. Good evening, G19. Come on. Can't be it. Seriously. Do you know the drivers to... You relatively know the pace of some of the F1 guys,
Yeah,
don't you?
because I've seen some of the previous races. Seen
Right.
a few.
Skyline's bold. He's obviously jumped on my stream and just commented on how he's bold.
So I mean, if it's just say for instance, it's going to be an entirely dry race. I think we're looking at around 3 stops, aren't we? Normally with the 3 stops, because the thing I was most surprised about was that the hard tire. Normally, the hard tire is like one of the worst tires that you want to run because it just feels so bad. But surprisingly, at Japan, it was actually quite nice to drive.
Yeah, you're looking at a free stop. You might be pushing it if you're going to go for 2.
Yeah, because the mediums didn't
Really?
feel that good. I tried the mediums at one point and I think it's probably gonna be the only time where I prefer the hards over the medium tire.
The, the mediums aren't really that much worth it though. I think they only do a maximum 1 lap more than the softs.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see many drivers use the medium tyres. I think this might be it. Looks like this is all the F1 guys are going to have. Just 11 drivers. Yeah.
So is it full quali?
I think they'll be retiring from Q1. So they'll load their setup and then
Yeah.
retire. But make sure that me and you got to retire before anybody else.
Mhm.
But this is a surprise, just not seeing that many for the F1. And, well, we're on the way.
Now, what do you think? It's going to be dry, wet, or a bit of both?
Possibly a bit of both. I hope it's not raining, but
Yeah.
there's a part of us that doesn't want it to rain, but there's another part that says I wanted the rain
Yeah,
start to
I
finish.
mean, what I really like is I like having qualifying in the rain with the race being dry. Because especially on this game compared to older F1 games, like it's a lot harder to drive in the wet because on other games you could literally just hold down the accelerator and your car wouldn't slide about, but on this one, like you need to be so agile.
Yeah. The cars handle different on previous games. And it sounds as they got no rain. Lucky shots.
Alright,
Ooh,
let's.
but it's cloudy. Oh, they got rain in the race. All the way through.
Alright, that's gonna be interesting.
So dry, quality, but rain in the race. Oh.
So because we've got a dry qualifying with a wet race, would you run? What would you do with your arrows?
Uh,
Do you
if
gamble
someone
and
drives and running a little low aero, like not too drastically low, but low enough for get good times in the dry,
yeah?
I would change it and add some more aero so then he's able to go around in the wet.
I mean, it's interesting. Like with a track like this, there's some people that run incredibly low wings because on the straights, like the car behind, if they're running quite high wings, they can slipstream and have DRS, but they just can't catch the person in front.
Yeah, it's. Personally, I would add more aero. But that's my opinion. Just waiting for a few more people to retire. Looking at the clouds, it looks like it could rain during qualifying as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The thing with a wet race is we could see some people try and make a move into 130R because if they get really bad traction off spoon, it will kind of make it a bit easier.
You know, gotta retire again. Oh, who's going to be the first out on track? It's
Oh, I see movement.
Deep.
Also got a Toro Rosso going out. Matthew, yeah. He's on the soft, so obviously because we've got a wet race, people can just use as many softs as they want because obviously
Depends if they've on the software option and they'll have 3 sets of soft or qualifying. Few series out with the Toro Rosso.
Dave's out on mediums.
balance option. Vern's also on the mediums. Carriage just come out.
Yeah, he's also on medium, so...
If she driver's coming out on the medium.
Yeah, Skyland's also going out on the medium, so... Maybe trying to save an extra set for the next qualifying session if they get through.
Not possibly. Well, there's only going to be one driver. Yeah, one driver's going to be knocked out in Q2. So I suppose if they do good time on the mediums, they will be safe and have two sets of soft ready for Q3. First corner starting his lap. That's my comment section of my streams like to look like a Christmas tree. Uh, 35-2 in the first sector. Good. Seems clean and tidy around the track.
Yeah, the thing is as well is that hairpin in the second sector is so tricky to... Yeah, yeah, it's
not its official name, but it's what it gets called as now. So. It's weird that type of corner because you've got to find the right gear.
yeah, it's
Possible best traction out of the corner, but not to lose too much speed. Goes first with 136.
I've got Matthew just about to complete his lap, and he goes second.
1 minute, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Who's in? There's one of the Reynolds do. First. He goes P1 for 36, 35.6. Goes second, who comes behind his teammate, 35. Fishery's 4. Next just come out.
We've got Devil going into hairpin, looks tidy, no lockups. And that Devil goes 6.
Carry must be validated as well. On his first one. Curry's still out on those mediums, so
Yeah,
we'll
we've got
get in the top 10. There's a little, I don't know if it's sort of like a bug or graphical glitch, but sometimes we'll see them lock up, but from their view they won't be locking up.
Alright.
Tend not to pick up on the lockups. Finish in the chicane. Last corner. Goes on hill. And just come on, goes P1. 4 seconds quicker apparently. Skyline
I mean, we've only
second.
got eight tenths separate first from fifth.
Yeah,
But
Curry's done 34.9 on the mediums. So then that'll see him see if he's through. Keep through. So we've got SH just finishing up his lap, coming through 130 yard. He goes P1 34.1.
alright, we've got the Toro Rosso out of the last corner. Where's this? Oh,
Who's
straight into the pits.
his teammates following him behind.
Because with the softs, you can only really... I've only been able to manage about 2 flying laps before they start to really... Because they degrade really quickly.
Deck's just gone to 6. Not using the pits. Lap again. Nope, carries in the pits. Oh, I think he just sped in the pit lane. Yep. Carry just sped off in the pit lane. Got another McLaren coming back out. Demon. Didn't Demon come out on the softs first time round?
I believe he did.
Let's come back out on the leading time. He's currently sitting 1 minute, 1.9 seconds behind the lead. You haven't seen the other Mercedes come out yet. He's the only driver, I believe, who hasn't set a lap. Yeah. Kimi is the only driver yet to set a lap. Cut-off point is 37.7.
Alright, oh, Deck's gone third.
I've done a this one now. Maybe his teammates also out there as well. He's just come out of the pits. Do 35.4. Just narrowly beats Skyline's time.
I mean, some drivers can get away with cutting the chicane quite a bit. You don't get the corner cutting warning.
Yeah, but we tend to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens if people get caught doing it now. And then it'll be brought up. Yeah. There's a clean hiding through the S section. Devil's able to improve on his time.
Oh, Devil's gone slightly wide at the hairpin.
Sometimes it's better to take the wider line, get a better run coming out. Or did he go wide on now.
I think it was wide all the way around the turn, so I mean he wouldn't have lost as much time.
He would have lost time doing that, but he probably would have gained it all back to have more momentum coming on.
Yeah.
You will see a few drivers take that line. Oh, stays P10.
And he's improved his time just.
Yeah.
We got Kimmy out on the softs.
Yeah, he's on a lap. He's on a lap now. And Kimmy's, he generally waits till there's about 5 minutes left in the session normally. And then he comes out. Comes up the spoon. Yes. I know sometimes they'll have to worry about taking too much of the inside on the spoon, because the car will get reset.
Yes.
Again. Hopefully we don't see that happen. Final corner goes here.
Maybe he made a mistake. Oh, Demon's just gone a bit too deep.
He's going again.
On the medium. Oh, he's gone up to P8.
The Demon's in through, so who's that pushing to P9? That pushes Vern down into P9. Is Devil on another lap? No.
I mean, the thing I hate about this track is the first corner is so dodgy because it's so easy to run it wide, and if you get that first corner wrong, that's the whole lap over.
Not much grip on the outside as well. Hardly any grip there, so they're probably running wide there is not ideal. That was spoon corner. Hopefully this time he improves his lap time. Huge curve hitting Barry at the lap. And goes P3.
That was a good lap.
So he's pushed Vern down at the P10 and Devil out of... Oh, and there we go. Staying in the Q2. So Devil's an unfortunate driver who's not going to make it to Q3. Like Damon's car that few, yeah. I see, is Damon going to go into the pits or across the line? Who's crossed the line, Damon? Yes.
I think Carrick must have put together quite a good lap because he's second on the mediums.
Yeah, he did a 34.9, 7/10 behind SCH, who's on the soft with a 34.1.
I mean, if you look at that from P4 to P10, only separated by 0.4.
It's going to be very interesting for the first corner. I know since Carrie's joined this league, he's mostly been at the top, challenging SH and skyline and all that. One quick driver. Okay, who's going to be the first one on the current listing? Looks like nobody's in any rush.
Oh, I see
Renault.
Renault.
Both Renaults, Vernon did.
So we should now see everyone going onto the soft tyres. Be surprised if...
I don't think we'll see anybody now use the mediums.
No. I mean, those that obviously used the mediums in the last quali session should now have an extra set of softs to use.
Yeah, well, all of them will still have 2 sets of soft tyres. Half one. Yeah. And Q2 started with soft. Well, medium then was soft. He only has, I believe, 1 set of soft left, whereas the others have 2. They're both to make mistake or soon on 1 set of tyres.
The thing is, in the race, we don't know yet if it's inters or wets, do we?
No, but just looking by what the weather system said.
Yeah.
You never know what it is.
Yeah.
It could be inters, it could be go wets. Dave will be the first one to set a lap at the start of the news. Such a long straight first. Start finish.
Yeah, it will also be interesting because in the race, would it be easier to overtake on the inside or outside? Because if you go on the inside,
for the first corner, I think. Honestly, I think the outside would be a better chance to really get more better run coming out of it. So you'll be on the inside for the start of the S section. Yes. You'll hold the advantage there. I don't know. Loosen the wheel from here.
well, looks a clean lap by SH is just about to come up to 130R as well.
It's the first lap, 1:35.7. 35.1.
Here comes SH. And he goes first, 33.2.
Fastest we've seen so far is carry on track. Wide on 130, aren't they? Or something the Astro. And that wide just nearly hit him out of goal. And then really sped again. Carry good front on a fresh set, so he goes P5. 35 seconds. Sitting in the pits.
Alright, but we've got Vern coming out of the last corner.
Yeah, Damon's just behind his second up on his personal time. And he does P5. So Goosey's P4. We're in third. Kimmy is second. Ditch is in the pits. Third in the pits. Deck's out on track still and
Bit wide.
into there's a 10th up on his time. One was lost in time going wide. His fuel lights coming as well. It's 3 temps up.
I think Deck's running quite high wings because he reached 100. Yeah, he reached 190 miles per hour by the time he got to 130R. I have seen others that have gone up to 200, so
Yeah.
that could suggest he's running higher aeros.
Just before Deck ran out of fuel, he was 3 temps up on his personal time. So he would have given him 35.5, 35.6, so he would have took 5th, no, 4th. He would have went 4th ahead of Goosery and Demon if he had the fuel. Scan on track and Mackie. Let's just start here. Mackie's taking it slow on the outside.
Ooh, big kick of wheel steer.
Canine generally enjoys a loose rear car.
I was going to say, it'd be easy to spot him with that bright yellow helmet.
Yeah, he's running the center helmet designs. Nicely controlled through Kobayashi hairpin. And up the spoon. It's such a dodgy corner spoon as well. Because you're taking the entry of it in fifth, and then dropping down to fourth or third while turning.
Yeah, it's a bit
Doesn't generally
similar
help
to
the
the first corner as well.
The cars generally don't like it. Was he too? He's
Second.
pushed Kimmy down, I believe. Yep. Matthew should be out on that. Oh, Matthew's wide off the Kobayashi head in the gravel. There goes his chances of a lap. Kimmy gets out the wheel. Start his lap.
See how he handles the first corner. Looks quite neat.
Slap of oversteer.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few cars doing that, especially on that corner.
Matthew should be starting another lap. He goes P9.
Oh, we've got Toro Rosso in the gravel.
Goosery. Yep. That's that's a where is that? That's just after the S's.
Yeah.
Still got dirt on the tyres.
Because it is easy to run wide after the S's on the left-hander.
Yeah, you can just carry that bit too much speed going into it and you're going wide. Everything's doing 30 still yet to do it, man. Looks to be a quick time. Down a corner, slight oversteer. Goes 2-2, 7 tenths behind.
Alright, so we have SH first at the moment, provisional pole. Then we've got Carrick's in second, Skyline third, Kimmy fourth, Vern fifth, Goosery sixth, Demon. Oh, we have.
Is Demon improved on his time or Steve?
I think someone's popped up into the top 4.
Vern's gone P6. Big Dave's 4, Dave, Vern 6. No. Correction. Kimmy's just gone to 3rd. I think that's the end of Q. Oh, yep.
Yep.
End of Q3. So, grid so far. SH Racing first, Carry second, Kimmy third, Skyline 4th, Big Dave 5th, Dex 6th, Vern 7th, Matthew 8th, Goosery 9th, and Demon 10th. Still 2. Oh, Kimmy's retired. He retired on the track? Yeah. Some drivers still completing a lap. Goosery's on another lap. Goosery's now 10. Demon's improved. Goosery stays 10. So where did Demon go? Demon went to 9th. Okay, so 1 position change in all that. Demon and Goosery. Demon is 9th, Goosery is 10th. And again, it's quite close on lap times, with Carry getting 2nd, only 4 thousandths behind SH, or 133.28 to SH's 133.240. Quite close there. Ugh. And there's the almighty rain sound. And it is intermediate tyres, and the rain is forecasted throughout.
I mean, at least with inters compared to wets, we might be able to see a few more overtakes than we would if it was full wets.
Yeah. Put some air on my car so I'm able to make it round the mountains. Tyre strategies are ranging from a 2-stop to a 3-stop. Those looking to do it, which most likely everybody will, if they don't get any damage, will be a 2-stop. and they'll be pitting lap 17, then going on to lap 35, pitting again to the end of the race.
I mean, I really hope in the race we get to see an overtake at 130R. But I mean, especially in the rain, it's a bit harder.
I don't think you'll see anybody trying anything.
It'd have to be really, really brave.
Either really brave or really, I suppose I can say it's stupid in a way. Because 130R really isn't a place to do an overtake. Sure enough, the straight building up to 130R is a good place to do an overtake, provided you get your car ahead, but the other car backs out, or vice versa, the car on the inside backs out.
But the thing is, like, whenever it's a wet race, like, obviously if it's wet, you obviously want a bit more aeros, but the only way to really overtake around here is on the straights, which you will then need some good straight line speed. Exactly, so
yeah, you've just got to find that perfect balance between straight line and corner. You need that perfect balance for this track. Some drives will have more cornering than straight line, whereas others will be straight line, more corner.
Yeah, because I suppose if some people ran lower aeros, I mean the corners where you do need downforce, like the S's, if you stick your car near enough in the middle, the car behind won't really be able to overtake, and they would have to wait for the straight.
I do believe we might possibly see somebody trying to do an overtake in the S's. Incredibly brave if to do it. If to manage to pull it off, in the rain especially. Bad enough in the dry to try it. The rain just adds that extra more, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word I'm looking for.
Come on, you can think of it. There we go.
Adds that more risk with the rain involved. Luckily it's not heavy rain, where the cars will be just on ice.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose the rain does kind of spice the race up. It will make them work harder for the win, the points.
Oh. Time is up. It's a 5-minute break. You want to
rejoin?
Rejoin?
That's weird. I've gone to your invite. I just pressed it and it says the data has been deleted.
Try it through the
Ah, yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to join. It says the session is no longer available.
have you got any of the F1 guys in your phone?
I've got Dave. That's the one I'm pressing.
Right. Have you tried it through the party? Going on the party and doing it through
Let's do that. There we go. Come on, PS4, you can do it.
There you go.
Yes, I am in.
Like you take over the commentary when the race starts. So I
Yeah.
don't see much at the back. Woo! Bit of oversteer here. You see all the cars now?
I can see I'm on board with our pole position driver.
I'm just trying to restrain myself from having too much fun. I've got coming into the pits.
Can I ask what tyres you have on your car?
Intermediates.
On my screen you have softs, and so do a few other drivers. We've got someone inters, and we've got...
Guarantee
Hopefully this is
everybody's
a...
on intermediates.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. I was going to be like...
Everybody's on... should be on intermediate, we'll just double check. Yeah, everybody's on
Yeah,
intermediates.
because I saw SH, he had the softs on. I was be like... I'm pretty sure it is an inter-race. Yeah, so we're just going to wait for the last few to line up. And the lights are off. A very weird camera angle, but here we go. SH has got a good start into the first corner. The Haas looking... Oh, we have Mercedes wide.
Even John Mark at the back here, like able to get up and keep him. Yeah, I believe we had a starting group. Two people almost doing the front and out. What's going on?
Everyone's...
Commentary much.
No, there's not. Oh, we've got a Renault on the back of a Ferrari.
I'm gonna make sure people stay up to date. Just been in the position changed on the back here between Damon and Pebble. I've just gone real wide.
We've got Verno in fifth. Oh, we've got a Ferrari. Don't. Oh, he nearly had a look down the inside of 130R, but right at the very last minute just backed off.
I thought he was flat out.
It looks as though...
Gone.
Oh,
Lost it in the final corner.
and safety car.
Yeah, it's and that's someone else in the pits as well. Oh no, that's in the pits? No. Well, we already have a safety car already. A few drivers, I believe. No, everybody would still have a big delta. So, it's been any position change. Yes. To Reynolds, and now ahead of Kimi with Ferrari. At the Ferrari near the middle. X6. Issue 7, my F, 9, 10. Right. Very interesting first lap.
Yeah, I think obviously with Inter, I think it's like we said, we're not going to be seeing loads of overtakes, which could mean people might try and.
There was a few going on between Demon and Devil at the back on the 33rd open lap. They were changing position every day, every now and then.
I didn't think we were going to see an overtake at 130 on the very first lap, and we nearly did.
Yeah. That would have been death in Ferrari then. You mentioned it was a Ferrari?
Yeah, Ferrari.
Into the pits and continue repairs. No, stays out. Everybody stays out, yep. So you see they're just now behind the safety car. I'm going to point out every driver down in this race is guaranteed a point.
That is correct. So
lowest amount of drivers in F1 I've seen. They've generally normally had a full grid start the race.
So Werner's made up 3 places, started in P7 and is now in P4.
Yeah, Kimi's lost 2 places to Dave and Vernon all that as well, because he started P3 and Skyline was 4th, I believe, for his little mishap.
Yeah, Skyline was 4th.
Now there's real sit behind the safety car for 3 laps.
Yeah, I mean, there's sometimes the safety car.
There's one of the drivers. Keep counting. It's too late. Come on, we've got Renault 34. Now 7 Mercedes leading. Toro Rossos. Don't believe they've switched positions or happened. Yes, they have. 2 Toro Rossos switched positions. Oh no. Matt's still here. G. Stephen, he's good. Demon next. Where the hell is broadcast to them? That's what the camera angle turn on.
So on the restart, what do you think SH is going to give it the beans?
If you want them to try and build the gap away from Carey, but he knows Carey's got good straight line speed, but he struggles in the wet, I believe. So I believe that we want them to make the gap from Burn, who he knows is good in the wet.
Because if you can get a good traction once you leave the final corner, potentially overtake down at turn 1, get the move done, and then
yeah, I think possibly we might see a position change between 2 Renaults. Possibly. But Vern enjoys the ring. one of the few drivers that do enjoy the rain. I see how you can make rain and race at the same time.
Yeah.
Me personally, I enjoy the drive.
Yeah, sometimes I think it depends on the track. For me, Japan, well, I'm very, very glad GP2 wasn't full wet.
We just... The GP2 race, it was just raining hot.
Yeah, just raining quality, and then we had a dry race.
Whereas the F1 lot have had dry quality.
Wet race.
So far, wet race. And it's just trying to warm up the tires.
It looks like we're going to have another lap from the safety car.
Yeah, we generally have 3 laps, so this will be its last lap. This will be in the end of lap 5. The safety car just drives too slow.
Yeah, I mean, when you're racing and then having to do 3 laps behind the safety car,
Well,
does
maximum
get
speed of
quite
doing 40 miles an
boring.
hour. I know Kimi has some issues with his wheel, with the upshift and downshift. So if we see him going around any of the corners in the high rate of gear, it's just gear shifts, not gear paddles output. And he's had that for a couple of races now. The Degnas is a weird one for a corner. Depending where you cook that, sometimes you can get away without getting any warning.
Yeah, and you can carry quite a lot of speed through there.
Yeah. But this tractor's a bit odd with its track limits. Certain corners you'd think, oh, I can run this amount of curve and not get anything in. You do it and you've got a warning.
Because I know at turn 1, if you run wide, you do get an exceeding track limit warning, even though you've lost a good chunk of time.
Again, it's just... certain tracks are just not designed for strict corner cutting. This is safety car lights are out. About to get
So we're gonna
race very shortly. Carry gets right up to the back of SH in there. I think
now
the
we
person to watch in this restart might possibly be Vern.
and he's off.
Green. So forward, then off into the grass.
Already building.
Kimi's on the charge on big deal. Oh, SH and Y just carried first.
Got Kimi in 4th. So
Yeah, Vern's a bit on the grass and then he exit the last corner. Dirt on his tyres, so he's trying around the outside.
He's done it.
Done it. Bruce is now trying it on the deck on the outside back there. Backs out a bit more room. Where's Ever? That was just... Bruce is trying to go past there. And then there's a team behind me.
So not the restart SH would have wanted, but
No, I think he just outbraved himself going up into turn 1, which resulted in the
Vern's got back ahead of the Mercedes.
Dean's making a move.
Oh, but Vern's gone a bit wide at Spoon. We've got SH right on the back of Carrick's. Might be lining him up for...
Yeah, I believe he's landing for the start-finish straight.
Yeah.
Hence on if Carrie's got the straight line speed to hold him. We'll soon find out.
Gap doesn't look to be closing.
Closing, but not quick enough. So Carrie's got some straight line speed. And keeping SH behind him. Usually, being in the map all got past the devil. Oh no, excellent hits. And Dex being in for pick up from wing change. Yeah, he's had a front wing change there, so he's lost his front wing somewhere. Then he's catching his TV.
Oh.
Carrie looks to have gone wide. It's SH to get alongside, but can't do anything about it. Tries on the Spoon.
But the two Renault boys quite close together.
I'm wondering if those two are going to possibly do position change. See if
Oh, battle for the lead. SH is right behind Carrick now, and
that's how Skyline lost it, going a bit too close to that wall.
is he going to try and make a move? He's going to try and go around the outside.
He's thinking about it. He can't do anything about it.
Now in dry conditions that possibly would have pulled off.
Yeah. You can carry a bit more speed in the drive. Whereas in the wet you pretty much can't.
I mean, I suppose with the first stint, the drivers can see how quick the car ahead of them is on the straights, and then obviously they can change their aeros in the pits.
Yeah, they're only able to change the front aero.
Front.
You're stuck with whatever aero they've got on the road. Mashing being close together, I don't think it could be actually happen. Looks like a better traction coming out of the corners. Keep the right. Vern's still behind his team. Not able to do anything about it.
Alright, let's see if the Mercedes will be able to try and make a move before the first turn this time.
He got close already.
He was closer, but he seemed to at the last corner.
Looks like Carrie just got a better traction.
Yeah. He was right underneath the gearbox through 130R, but I think he must have lost a bit of time at the chicane. Let's have a look. Vern's right behind Dave, so these two gonna...
Yeah, we've got three sort of very similar battles of Cherry and SH right behind each other. Big Dave and Vern and Dean and Matt behind each other. Matt's trying for P7.
I mean, the two Renault, and Dave's let Vern through just after Kobayashi hairpin.
Yeah, he's obviously felt that he was holding up his team. Timmy's closing it. And right.
SH is right on the back of Carrick's again.
So that he's just in the room. I believe we've already had our first pit stop of the day, which is dead. Yeah. We've already had throttle advantage. I think the rest of these will be possibly lap 16 or 7. As I said, it's right up behind Karen. Gap between forward and these two. Got a 9-second gap. Third place. The 2 leaders up here.
I mean, whilst they're fighting for first place, it may allow Vern to close in.
Yeah, it may allow, but...
As I said that, he's just gone a bit wide.
Is he just looking to me too wide? No, backed out of it. I think he was going to try and go too wide through 130 on
Oh.
there. Just backed out of it at the last possible second. A bit oversteer on the extra last corner. Compromises his run. These two.
I've got Matthew just behind
Matthew
it. Oh,
Lee.
Demons in the pits.
He's deciding now he wants to pit.
And Demon's gone on to full wets. That's interesting.
Don't think that's the right tire choice.
Beck's gone through, he hasn't pitted, so...
Stuff off into Reynolds. What is he doing on those tires? I think he's already regretting his decision. I think he's just realised now is those aren't the right tires. So just still can't find the way past.
I mean, if he can't find a way past him, he then might just sit back, and then when it comes to the pit stops, you can either try and undercut, or...
Yeah, but I don't really think an undercut could work here. I don't think an undercut would
I mean,
work.
the only other option would be to maybe lower his aero so it will give him that extra straight line speed that he will need to get alongside.
He can already get alongside when he's close enough. It's just when he draws closer, it comes to a corner, so he's got to back out of it and lose all of his momentum going for the corner. But I've noticed that SH is a lot quicker through the corners than the Parry is.
So Demon's heading back into the pits after his short stint on those full wets, and he's gone back onto the inters.
That'll put him down to last. I wonder if he thought, because with him sliding around on the inters, he's probably thought,
yeah,
now is the best time to be on.
Oh, SH looking. Is he going to be able to make it stick? Yeah, he is through. This is...
He's still there. And goes back into place. But Parry's got that straight line speed here. But it would go back up alongside.
Oh, he's going to have to give positions.
It still doesn't stop him from having a look. And see if SH is able to pull away and pursue. Oh, that was naughty. Is he going to give? Yeah, he gives SH the position back.
So that may now allow Vernon the Renault to have closed a little bit.
Yeah, I was a bit... I couldn't really see what happened. I don't know if Parry possibly walked up under the braking or just tried to do a late move. There's 13 seconds behind at the moment. We'll see what it is now. Seven seconds now, so they lost a bit of time, but not much.
I mean, a few laps ago it was around 9 seconds, so...
It was 14 seconds, going up into the first sector on that last lap. And going down to the second sector, and they lost a lot of time from my position. Looks like closing up on the map here. Some fair ways away from deck and P9.
Still got the two Renault boys strolling around together.
I think the swap positions to allow, let's say, Vernon, because I know he absolutely loves the way. He loves that racing more than anything. So he's obviously feeling more confident than what Dave would possibly do. I think Dave would be happy enough just to sit behind his team I wonder if Harry took any damage from the collision. Who's dropping off from the two?
Yeah, I mean the field is quite spaced out. In the battle for first here is probably the closest one we've got on track right now.
There's a bit of betting going on in the comment section of mine on the stream at the moment. Lucy is catching King slowly but surely. The closest battle is first and second, just 5 tenths separate each other. Harry carries with more speed in the divisions.
Oh, the hairpin must be so horrible to drive in the wet.
Yeah.
Because even in the dry, it's quite annoying. But
yeah, I found the best solution to get around that hairpin and still make time is to take it into first gear.
yeah, it was like when I was practicing, I lift off just before the right-hander.
That's generally the most what everybody does, lift off around the big lift and give and 141. Also still feeling the effects of alcohol from a wedding that he's been doing.
Oh, really?
I can't really say that. He's good drivers. Just a little insight, just a little joke that goes around when he joins a party.
Alright, so who's gonna blink first at the pit stops?
I believe Carey will follow SH in if he's SH a bit wide in there. I believe Carey will follow SH into the pit when SH makes his first stop.
Because he's starting to drop back a tiny bit, so maybe the tyres aren't as good as they were. I think ultimately whoever's in second place will want to pit before the person in first.
Yeah, but it's just making sure that there you're trying to go the car ahead, their tyres on when the laps and you're able to back up. Let's go around again. As I said, just pit light has come on, so we're expecting him in any time from now. And rolls around again. Carries pit light on, yeah. So the leader's pit light has come on, so we are expecting them in shortly. Maybe in the next few laps, or towards the end of this lap. It would be nice to see us a 100 metre bolt on. be nice to see what the weather is for the rest of the race. If it's going to stay wet or improve. It's just taking it nice and steep through the diggers. Then starting to pick up his teammate now.
And Kerry's kind of closing the gap a tiny bit, but not close enough to make a move anywhere. Let's have a look through the chicane.
The field. Dean's 1:30 behind. Possibly getting close to being lapped. Looks a bit wide. Like that. Is William Matthews in the place? Matthews in the place. Should be another set of intermediates. Yep. Another set of intermediates on the map.
I love this glitch, how people started on the softs.
Oh yeah, you're still seeing that, aren't you?
I just saw Matthew take off his softs to put on inters.
So I'm guessing for you, the two leaders will be
I've got
dry tights.
SH has got softs on, and all characters. Yeah, and Carrix has inters on, so.
Yeah.
Ooh, really look like a
Looks like the inside there with SH close to the floor. Both drivers struggling for rear end. Captain's a bunny belt. Keen spectator of Formula 1 racing.
Vern started to pull away a tiny bit from Dave.
What is the gap for win? 19.5. Lucy 6, Devil now 7, if Matthew 9. That's the two Ferraris go around again.
Well, it looked like SH just went a tiny bit wide at Spoon.
Yeah, he ran a bit over the curb, so he possibly got a warning for exceeding track limits.
Ooh. I mean, Carrix does close in on SH through the chicane. It's just coming out of the last corner. It looks like he gets just a bit too much oversteer, and then
yeah, he gets more oversteer than what SH is getting. good, but we're using a lot of the curving part of the grass in this section, you know?
I mean, if the weather stays like this and it is enters again, could we be looking at a one stop? Because we're only about 7 laps away from half distance, and these guys are still on the same tyres that they started the race on.
It's possible.
I mean, the safety car would have helped those 3 laps where they could have saved their tyres, but
Yeah, it is possible if they do get to the halfway distance on this set, that they would possibly be able to do just one stop.
but then obviously they don't want to push the tyres too far, because then they'll just have
And I don't think either one of those two drivers will want.
Alright, so let's see if he closes in on chicanes, which it looks like it has done.
Still again.
Still,
These two possibly might be looking at doing a one stop.
because I think if it would, people were looking to do 2 stop, they would have already pitted by now.
Yeah, I think Matthew was just first one, so he's definitely on for a 2 stop. So closes up on Dick, it looks like. Yeah, it's closing up on Dick.
Oh, and we've got Dave in the pits. He's putting another set of inters on.
He's on for a 2 stop.
Yeah. So I think within these next couple of laps we could be seeing a few more drivers in the pits. Devil's going round again.
Cloud says doesn't look like it's going to get dry. We're going to get a dry race anytime soon. As the leaders come up to lap 3. Harry's a lot closer now than he was last time. Also can't do anything in the 130 bar.
He's just got to make sure out of that last turn he doesn't get the oversteer that he has been having.
Go on again.
Both cars looking like they're doing a drifting competition coming out of the final turn. Gone sideways.
Harry's not able to get any near down the straight. Closes the gap a little bit more, but nothing to come of it. There's nothing closing, slowly closing on deck. He was in P6, so he's only lost 2 positions in his pit stop. But he should get them back when Kinney and Goose will stop. No, Alex. At the moment, the 2 leaders are the 2 closest until Matthew closes the plan.
I mean, it is also possible, because it's happened in previous races where the 2 cars can come into the pits at the very same time, and the person who pits second can jump the person in front of them during the pit stops, even though they were behind them by the time they entered. So
it just all depends on how fast the mechanics just change the tyres. Harry goes deep in it.
So ooh,
nearly lost it again.
very close. So that obviously shows that the tyres are starting
They were
to drop off.
wearing, or he just put a bit too much power to try and keep the gap close to SA. But my guess is it's starting to wear out.
Yeah, because they are obviously now trying to commit to a one stop. So possibly lap 26, 27, because at around.
Kimi goes round again, so Kimi's possibly on the same strategy as his teammate. Around Goosey to get in position. Now we're going to have a battle between maybe Vern and Goose, but we fall very shortly.
Yeah, we do have a few cars now just starting to run a bit wide.
I don't think Goose has pitted yet. No, hasn't.
So the top four
haven't pitted, and neither has Devil. So Devil's yet to pit, and so are the top four. As Vern's right up behind Goosery, it looks like, yeah.
So
we'll have a battle for P4 here. Fresh tyres versus a used set. It obviously shows that
Kerry does have a 3-second penalty. So that could hurt him right at the very end.
Of SH. And again, takes too much of the corners once we'll be on. I suppose we stay there, right?
Because if he can't get past SH within these next, I'd say, 2 laps, as he does look to go down the inside, but again with that line, like you were saying, you won't get the traction that you need leading up to Spoon.
That Kobe actually hairpin, it must have been.
Yeah.
It's generally favourable to take the wider line.
The wider line.
Gets past Goosery. Vern's now on the hunt for Kimi.
Oh, but Kerry's got a good run. Is it?
Kerry's got the straight line speed,
He has.
Not to risk trying anything not 30 off. I believe SH is just at that bit of aero keeping the head in corners from that Spoon.
He's got a good run. He's going defensive. Oh, he's going to go. I suppose.
Well, I would have made a move there.
How frustrated do you think he is in that cockpit not being able to get past, knowing that he does have the straight line speed, he's just not close enough by the time he reaches the corner.
Yeah, I think he will be a bit frustrated about this. He said he knows he's got the straight line speed more than SH, but he just can't do anything about it. He's losing too much time in the corners. Walking both sideways again.
So I'm thinking if he can't overtake him within these next few laps, his best bet is just to try and stay as close behind him as he can, and then just mirror when SH pits and then try and hope that he overtakes him in the pit lane.
Yeah, that's possible. Looking like what's going to happen. It's going to be a battle down in the pit stop. And whose team's going to change the tyres faster and let them out first. They'll go around again.
Because we know Mercedes do quite quick pit stops, but you never know on this game.
No, sometimes the Mercedes garage does quick pit stops, sometimes they go slow.
I mean, I feel like the best pit crew to have would be the Williams, because they do their pit stops insanely quickly.
Yeah. So I don't know if the team's got it down to realism in the pits.
I don't think they've gone quite that far yet.
It'd be good if they did. No. I don't think they have. See, is Kimi pitted? Yeah, Kimi's now pitted, so Vern's going to retake third. A little bit of battle going on behind Dave and Goosery.
Oh, Curry's really hard putting the power down. His car's sliding everywhere, so I do believe I wouldn't even be surprised if he comes in within the next 2 laps. Because we're just about halfway now. Yeah. He's got a good run. Is he gonna... It was close. I feel like he was gonna take it around the outside, where I think going down the inside would have been a better bet there. Oh, and SH is in.
SH is in. He left it late, so Kyrie wasn't able to respond.
We've got a Ferrari.
Goosery and Kobayashi hairpin. Nice battle going on for Q4 here.
So we should now see Carry in the pits now, this lap.
Yeah, if he's got any... If he wants to keep close to SH, we pit now. When he comes back around. Yeah, we should go down one pit yard. Is Goosery coming in the pits? No, Goosery stays out. Oh, Matthew's gone.
Matthew.
Matthew lost it. Oh, demon, see if I can see any damage anywhere.
Matthew made a pit stop right at the very start of the race, didn't he? Was that for the wing change,
No,
or was that
was
someone else?
Devil. One of the two Ferraris, either Devil or him.
Yeah.
I'm trying, I'm right on board with Demon at the moment, see if I can see any Devil on track. I can't see any exclude.
Well, we've got 4th, 5th and 6th, all quite close together.
Yeah, I was watching that. I'm trying to find out, was he where Matt lost it? I don't think I can find it. Not showing any damage anyway.
And SH has reclaimed first, and it does look like he has gained by pitting that 1 lap earlier.
Goosery's lost out to both Dave and Kimi. Goosery should be hitting shortly.
Yep, he's coming into the pits.
Don't know where Matt lost his car, but he obviously, I wonder if it was turning down.
So the gap between first and second is now 1.7, so only really lost maybe a second. I thought it was going to be more than a second, to be fair.
It doesn't seem that Skyline crashed of terminal damage. Bit of a weird one there. He's losing, he's now 2 points, he's second behind now. He's just a bit more time to SE, Barry.
I did see him run a tiny bit wide at Spoon, he lost about 3/10.
Oh, the gaps are a bit spread out with him.
Got Kinney not far behind Dave.
Yeah, I think the gaps about the same. Carrie's brought the gap down by Kim. Looking at that, that looks a bit about 2 seconds, 2.5 would you say? Gap between Dave and Kim?
I'll say yeah, just about that, because it's about the same distance between them two as it is with the top two.
Carrie and SE.
I am glad to say, on my screen everyone has now got inters on.
That's good. I point out those drivers that did start on the drive went pretty far on the wet.
I think you should have seen my eyes when I saw some of the cars lining up on soft during the formation lap.
Yeah, I think it's happened once before with certain cars starting on dry tyres.
Move fastest lap. Let's have a look at the gap. The carry's gained about 6/10, so the gap's now 1.4 seconds.
Nice. When I last looked on to 130, I gained a 10. And that last time it was 1.8. It's obviously gained a lot more time coming up into the last second.
Do you think that SH possibly lowered his wings during that pit stop just to give him that extra bit of speed on the straights? I mean, he wouldn't have had to have dropped it dramatically, but maybe just one or two.
He might have done. Okay, who counts as carry? Carry has 6 seconds worth of penalties. There's SH is 1.
He is closing the gap about in that last sector. It was, well, he gained 2/10, but now he's just lost about 3/10. So the gap's back to 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, Curry has 6 seconds worth of penalties, whereas SH has just the one.
So he'll need to be 3 or more seconds ahead if he wants to win the race.
The past few races, more notably at Malaysia, these two have been battle.
Kimi went wide at 130R.
Slow, he's catching Dave now. It's now looking to be about a second gap difference now. So I think Dave's either struggling or Kimi's found his groove. Charge on phone. Bear with me 1 second. It does look like that Dave is struggling with these conditions.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing alright in the first part of the race.
Yeah.
He seems to have just... Kimi is definitely a lot closer now, so... But we're still yet to see a move at 130R. I want to see if anyone's going to be brave enough to do it.
I think Kimi's looking to eye him up and spoon.
Oh, just needs to make sure he's got a good run.
Could possibly try for a move in 130R. But is he close enough to try it?
Closing just a bit too late, so now we'll be looking for the turn 1.
Tried possibly in the chicane now.
Just need to line up the car.
Just did pop that straight line speed.
Here we go. Dave's gone defensive, so he's gonna try it around the outside.
No. Dave just kept him there for another one.
I mean, this is where the wet weather, it does help defending.
Yeah, because the car behind got the brake more than the car in front. Make sure that one, they make it one, and two, they don't hit the back of the car.
The gap's still between the two leaders 1.2 seconds.
So that's obviously stable as well.
Yeah.
We'll go back up both corners here. Now, I'm wondering if it's possibly either Dave struggling in the way, or
he
he's
could
already
be,
got engine oil.
yeah, or maybe
Past
he's
few
trying.
races, he has finished a race with a very small lead. So it's possible that's what he's got. Probably got a damaged engine. Maybe. Even still, I don't think it'll affect them too much in the wet.
Alright, oh, he's gonna have a look. Dave goes defensive on the inside. Ooh. Ooh, very close. Dave keeps him at bay. So he's gonna have to try again next lap.
Kimi's possibly maybe starting to get a bit frustrated knowing that he's a lot more quicker than Dave in the corners now. We're wanting to watch out for him. I think, yeah, well, they're still running around 7 here. 236 all by himself. Burns having a little lonely race, 47 seconds behind the two leaders. Well, these two, regardless of that, they have just pulled away and made a gap for themselves.
Yeah, I mean everyone left racing now is guaranteed points. It's just how many points they're going to end up with. As we see Kimi closing. Dave's gone defensive. Is he going to go? Oh, he's gonna...
Kimi tried to go to the outside.
He was looking, he was thinking about it.
I think Kimi's now starting to get a bit frustrated.
Yeah.
And may possibly try some, I'm not saying he would, but possibly start doing risky maneuvers. I'm not saying that what he will do. Possibility. You know what the frustrated Kimi drives. It's a bit sideways. Change. Harry's brought that gap on the second, you know. That's it.
Just set the new fastest lap in doing so.
What was the fastest lap?
It was a 1:47, I believe. 47:55.
Yeah, I don't see the fastest laps. So.
Right, let me have a...
It was a
Oh, and Kimi's gone through just before Spoon. Oh, it looks like Dave just tapped the rear.
Oh, I was just obviously coming back out of the mini screen back there, so you...
Yeah, I think Dave must have got a bad exit at the Kobayashi hairpin, and then Kimi was able to get the move done just before Spoon. Hopefully Dave hasn't lost any of his wing.
Yeah, he has. He was in the pits, so he won't be happy with that. I wonder if he got caught out from Kimi breaking into Spoon.
Yeah.
Possibility. Where is Goose in all of this? Where's Goose?
Alright, the battle for first is back on because Carrie's right behind SH, so...
So he is. I believe these two are possibly going for one stop, correct?
Correct, yeah. Right, he's gonna try down the inside.
Very
He's got the move done.
Yes. It's a thing, but SH is right behind him still. Wing's not easing off, so it's sticking with him. Oh, SH is sideways there. It's coming for the first egg.
We've got a lap car about to come up, hopefully it won't affect them. So yeah, we see the Haas taking the wider line, getting a good exit.
It's not Dean. No, Devon. Who is it? That's Goosey. They are coming up to Goosey in P6. SH isn't Laws in on Slipstream carries a bad line on the
Alright, so let's see if he can... Yeah, I mean, even with Slipstream, doesn't even look like he's closing in
noise.
at all.
Slowly closing, but not enough to do anything with. So one of these just got his engine turned down to save fuel, possibly closing stages of the race. Now what will be off-putting for these drivers is the marker boards and the deckings of them.
Yeah, so there'll be...
We'll have to guess. We should nearly getting in the way there, both these drivers. So with the marker boards gone in the first deck, it'll be tricky for them to get it perfect. Might, so we'll probably start seeing more people getting their warnings with corner putting in season track limits.
Yeah, we could see a few more people going a bit wider at that. Or even carrying less speed just to make sure that they do make it and don't...
Yeah, but it'll carry negatives in the game. Carries constant fate with that car. Just nearly clobbered the pit wall again. Now I see it's laws back up again. It's like carries more committed going through taking at a high rate of speed than what SH is.
Yeah, I mean, we've got about 15 laps to go. Obviously, Carrie's still got those penalties. Let's have a look and just see if...
Yeah, I wonder if he's got any more. Last I looked, he had 6 seconds rule.
Right.
And SH only had the one penalty.
Right, so...
It's just closed up on me. I can carry right now.
There's quite a few people with penalties, so yeah, 6. Right.
Right on board with Carry, see what end speed he's
So
getting.
Carey has got 3 penalties, so that will be 9 seconds, and SH still only has the 1, so at this rate he'll need to be 6 seconds or more ahead.
He needs to be behind SH1.
Obviously they won't know how many penalties the other person has, so...
Sometimes Jeff just turns around and says the car ahead has got this amount of damage or the car ahead's got damage.
Ooh, SH is...
Oh, SH is deep. Just saw him coming and carried mirrors.
I mean, on the note, Jeff. If I mean, I highly doubt it, but if any of these drivers have used the "Shut Up, Jeff" engineer outfit.
I think a fair few drivers will be telling Jeff to shut up while they're trying to concentrate. I mean, I have to admit, he is kind of annoying, but useful as well at the same time.
I think I've only ever used it about twice.
Ooh, sorry. Oh my god. Really sad he's coming out of what that's calling.
Right, so even with that slight mistake at the Kobayashi hairpin, he's still less than a second behind. So he has got the pace, it's just whether we can get past on the straights.
Yeah, Curry, after that slide, was doing 191 down the main straight. So I don't know if it was doing anything a little bit faster or a little bit slower. I don't know if Curry paid a visit to the grass. Oh, we've got Vernon P4 just behind Kimmy, so I wonder if he's done a pit stop. Yes, Vern's done his second pit stop.
So he should have fresher tyres, so...
Yeah, he's now got to chase down Kimmy to retake third position.
So if we have a look at the gap between them so far. So the gap between them's around 3 seconds. And there's 13 laps left, so we could see a battle for P3.
When did Kim hit? No, it was in the late 20s. Lap 26 for Kim. He's been on them ever since. So he's one lap faster than Kim. He's slightly... he's lapping slightly slower. Looks... No. He's lapping faster than Kim. Vern's lapping faster than Kim, so he's...
Yeah. I mean, there's still plenty of laps left to close the gap.
Yeah. I wonder how Dave's engine. Well, I don't know if that's spray coming off the ground or if that is engine smoke coming from the previous car.
SH is quite close, but a little bit of oversteer coming out the last turn has affected his run. There's a lap car getting out of the way.
SH is looking a bit more confident now going up into turn 1.
I mean, he's doing what he needs to do, just inside that 6 seconds. It'll be, I mean, Carey's going to need explosive pace if he's going to want to get... Oh, he's gone wide! And SH has gone through.
That was a near collision there as well, Arbor. SH is now back ahead. But I believe these two have been battling since the safety car.
Yeah, oh, they've been, but yeah, from about lap two, yeah.
As soon as the safety car come out, they hit lap 5. From lap 5 onwards, these two have been battling. Apart from pit stops. So I'm going to pause anything. Kyrie's got a little advantage of 1 lap fresher tyres.
Yeah, and SH did run wide at, he made a little mistake at the Kobayashi hairpin. So that may have damaged his tyres a little bit more. As we come onto the start finish straight, is he going to have a good run? He's closing in.
Of course not to make a move. There's Burns catching. Burns on the back of Kimi now. Got battle for 3.
We've still got around 10 more laps to go.
And definitely used first gear on the hairpin. I think he's found out that that's possibly the better way to do it. Kimi and Burns around the outside on the exit of Spoon, leading for 130 off. Burn is now ahead. Kimi is closing you.
Yeah, he was thinking about it, Spoon.
Two battles no, just one battle now. Burns pulling away from Kimi. So it's a bit deep red on the screen. And 10 laps to go now. In the end. These two are obviously fully committed now to doing one stop.
See, this is the thing, if it was a dry track, then he could have tried going around the outside of the S's, but because it's so slippery, obviously don't want to take each other out and then...
The wet plus the added extra of both cars being slightly tail hopping.
Yeah, just a tiny flick could hit the other car and ruin both your races.
Yeah. I think they've already had just the one collision, which is in the Kobayashi hairpin from Harry steamrolling in the side of SHRC. It sort of reminded me of David Ward on your teammate. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Kind of one and a half.
And the thing with this battle now is I'm pretty sure it's going to go down to the very last lap. Whoever is in second place in the last lap will make an audacious move.
And possibly ruin each other.
Yeah. I'm still hoping to see an overtake of 130R. Although...
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you will not see it.
No.
Harry's close. Harry's a lot closer.
That was weird, he was able to close the gap.
Is now running a high fuel mix.
Yeah, because that was weird. He kind of closed really quickly on SH, and then as soon as he was about to get alongside, he just didn't have the speed anymore.
Yeah, I think SH is now saved enough fuel to use it on the straights to keep Curry active.
Or he
And then
could
come
be
back.
running lean for the first and second sectors, and then just turning it up on the run to
Yeah,
130R and turn 1.
more likely. I know being in lean on a wet track helps improve grip. Probably a bit more oversteer, isn't it? Now, I saw, I don't know if I saw that, like, but it looked like Carrie could be actually hairpin in third. I don't know if I saw that. This is up on the back of SH for 130 on.
I mean, there's no doubt he has the faster car in a straight line, but all SH has to do is just position the car, which he's been doing. Let's have a look this time round.
It's not as close as what it was last time round. We can do anything. We can close the gap up and there's nothing else to do.
The laps are running out now.
New partner. So just keeping ahead, doing what he needs to do. So far, the only tires that we've seen are Skyline and Matthew. Late in the race now, but we could possibly see another
He's
look to speed. Up the inside.
got it done. That's a good move there. But SH is right behind him. Come on, 130R, come on. He's gone defensive. Oh, oh. He's just real good wide there.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be it. I thought that was gonna be the 130R move I've been wanting all day.
SH has lost a bit of time.
Yeah, he's now 8 tenths behind, but you might see him now running rich until he can get right back underneath his gearbox again, if he's saved enough fuel.
Rich through the first and middle sector. The last sector.
I mean, he might turn it up as he enters Spoon so that he's got it for...
You could possibly turn it up after the problem check.
Yeah. And obviously we're now at that stage where the tyres have done quite a few laps.
Yeah.
So
both cars were more likely to have the same tyre wear.
yeah, because there was only
Maybe
one
the
lap
exception
difference.
of Harry just being a little bit better than SH's because he hit one lap later.
As the Ferrari moves nicely out of the way. Right,
That's it. Right up
Obviously, because of his high wings, he's gonna really need to be close coming out of that last turn.
He needs to be close so he gain the advantage of the slipstream. Get that forward speed and just make sure you can enter the corner. If you have seen him do,
Ooh, massive kick of oversteer there.
SH is only... I mean, if SH hasn't got any more penalties, he's just got that one. He's on the win the race anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he obviously will want to win the race regardless of the time penalties. But it does look like he's now losing a tiny bit of time.
Yeah. Just dropped off from 131. 321.
I think everyone for the belt, apart from these two up ahead, have had quite a quiet race because there's gaps between everyone. Obviously we had Vern close in on Kimi and overtake.
Yeah, we also had Kimi and Big P first week and we're closing up for Pierre Peluzzi's front wing.
Yeah, and then he had to make the pit stop.
Yeah, it's just had a lonely race. Same goes with Kimi and Dave and with everybody else.
Pretty much everyone.
Steven probably would have been in a better position if he didn't go on those full blocks.
Yeah, I think that's definitely what cost him.
Yeah. He lost a lot of time from going on the full legs.
Because he would have probably lost about the 20 odd seconds changing the tyres again, and then added on the couple of seconds that he would have actually lost going around the track on the full wet.
Yeah. And that's not counting the fact of had any spins and any off.
Yeah.
Because wet tyres on the intermediate track do work, but not enough. Tyres now slowly pulling away from the seat. Who's only stopped at once? We have Goosery, Kimi, SH and Kelly. The rest have stopped twice or 3 times. How's Goosery? It is small, but not as much as what we have. Goosery's not that one alpha. Actually is. But if Davis to make a mistake and have to pit, he will lose the position to Goose. Therefore, far apart from each other. Being just on the other side of the track, the other.
I mean, the gap's now opened up to about 2 seconds between the top two, so I think SHNL really just needs to try and make no mistakes.
Yeah, they need to keep it within
6, because last time I checked, Curry had 3 penalties, whereas SH only had 1. So
I don't know. Right, yeah, Carry still just got 3, SH still stays after that.
Alright, so he's about to start his penultimate lap. Ooh, it looked as though he nearly hit the barrier again. He was a bit closer than I think he wanted to be.
I didn't see that problem, but the SH is now 2.7,
So
possibly SH's tyres are starting to go.
because if the gap is now near 3 seconds, Carrie's got 2 laps to pull out another 3 seconds for him to potentially win the race. So that would have to be 1.5 seconds per lap.
How do I hear a punch? Ooh, it's saying SH has a left rear punch. Well, his tyres are about to give up.
Yeah, I mean the gap's now gone up by 4/10, so we could still see a very tight.
Yeah, it all depends if SH's tyres last another lap.
Because obviously they're a lap older, and also he obviously wore them when he had the mistake at the hairpin. So it's now 3.7, so it's gone up by another about half a second there.
Yeah, SH's tyres are definitely.
So this could actually be quite tight. Carrie's just set a new fastest lap, 46. 1 minute 46. It's now 4.1, so he's got
2 seconds.
2 seconds to pull.
Could possibly do it. I believe SH will be more than likely keeping an eye on his tyres. His car's fuel lights come on, and so we'll see.
5 seconds, so this is going to be really tight. He only needs 1 more second now. Oh, this is going to be close. There's a lap car up ahead.
That is Kimi in the other mode. Oh, Kimi could possibly help his teammate here by holding them up, and Carry is now 5 seconds ahead.
He could also give Carry a bit of slipstream that he might.
No, Carry looking far back
Maybe.
across the street. Dex now retired.
Alright, so Carry's about to come round. Now how far will he have done enough?
Oh, Dex lost it in the final corner.
Yeah, massive.
SH is taking him first.
Oh, he has done.
He's a race winner.
I think he may have won that race by 3/10. I think.
It will be close. It will be close.
It was very close.
Then we're looking on to take third. Big Dave's Newcastle line and Dave. Who's going to take 7? Damon's going to take 9. I believe, possibly, or maybe 8. Not 8. Deck's going to be counted as 9 for the 10%. There it is. Now we'll go down to Timmy and Vern.
So we know that the winner of the Japanese Grand Prix is SH, but I really wanna know how close it was. No. I think if there was one more lap in the race, then we could have seen Carry win the race, because in those last 2 laps he gained 2.5 seconds.
Yeah. That's 2 more crosses around Q4, last part across.
Oh, 2/10.
That was hell of a
That
battle
is.
there for first and second. Deck will be classified, so he would take 9. He made the 10% of the race distance to the end. Oh,
So I mean, Vern had a good race. He started P7, finished P3. So I think he'll be pleased with that.
Yeah, and he enjoys the wet, so it was. He would have been looking to improve from where he started on the grid.
So obviously that
recovery
extra.
drive from Vern.
Yeah.
And there we have it, the F1 Japanese Grand Prix. The winner is SH Racing. Next is GP2 at USA, I believe.
Yes, USA in next week.
In a week's time. Oh, alright. Stop the stream.